Hi. Hi. In our last session, we discussed about few functions. Functions, predefined functions of the TSQL. We have defined few functions. So here these are system functions. We were discussing about the date and time functions, and similarly mathematical functions. We have seen them. Now today we are going to look into string functions. Also we have seen few configuration functions. All these are nothing but here system variables. These were system variables. We saw here few system variables like server name, service name. We have seen them. Okay. Similarly, you have max connections. Similarly, date first. All these also you can see. Now here we saw yesterday date time functions. Similarly, we have seen mathematical functions. Now today we are going to look into string functions. Okay, we are going to look into string functions. So these functions, they work on the string data. Okay, these functions, they are going to work with the string data. Also in our last session we discussed about if condition. So how to use if condition we have seen. Now today look into these, we look into these string functions. Okay, so I open the query analyzer window, then in this I open any database. So here I open first database, use first DB. I open the database. After that, the database, here it is. We have on the top first DB. I open this. Then here try to use different functions available in the string. The first function is going to be ASCII function. Okay, ASCII. This actually requires a character. So when you give a character, that gives actually the ASCII value. This is going to be returning an integer for us. You need to pass here a character. Okay, whenever you pass a character, it returns actually the integer value equivalent to that. Okay, so as far as ASCII is concerned, ASCII first of all stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. We call it as American Standard Code for Information Interchange. We have here ASCII characters. Okay, we have ASCII characters like 0 to 31. For ASCII numbers 0 to 31, here we call them as control characters. Control characters are non-printable. These can be called as non-printable. They cannot be printed. They don't have equivalent symbols on the screen. So these are control characters as well as non-printable characters. Characters like control C. If you want to cancel some operation, you can use control C. Control D you use sometimes in the Linux Unix systems. Okay, to mark end of the string. Control Z we use in the Windows and in DOS to mark end of the file. Okay, control M is equal to enter key. Control H is equal to backspace. So like this, these are control characters. They control actually in some way the execution of the computer program. Right now whatever is getting executed, that can be controlled with the help of these keys. Okay, so here control characters, they are from 0 to 31. 32 is called as here space. Whatever it appears for a space on the screen is going to be equal to number 32. So integer 32 equal to space. Similarly we have a range from 48 to 57. This range is for the digits. Okay, digits 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, so up to 9 we use from that range 48 to 57. ASCII 48, ASCII 0 is 48, ASCII 1 is going to be 49. Like that we have equivalent values. So internally everything is represented as number inside the computer memory. So everything is going to be in the form of numbers. So therefore, to manage them, they are going to be used for different types of characters, because we human beings use very much characters. With the help of that only we actually convey information to computer. Similarly, we also understand things because that is our language. So we use here characters. With the help of that normally we communicate. So here 48 to 57 is here for digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for the digits we use the range from 48 to 57. Similarly, we use the range 65 to 90 for ASCII character, uppercase alphabet. This is here uppercase alphabet. For that we use 65 to 90. Then similarly 97 to 122 we use for lowercase alphabet. This is uppercase alphabet and this is here lowercase alphabet. Okay, whenever you would like to represent any lowercase alphabet, this is the range we use. Here it is lowercase alphabet. This is the range. Now apart from these we have special symbols like punctuation symbols. All these commands are actually 0 to 127. This is basic character set, and you have extended character set in which you have graphic characters, and similarly the characters which are used in some other languages, like for example Spanish or French language or German. So there whatever type of characters they use, you can get from the extended character set. So therefore here whenever we use actually any character, internally they have numeric representation. Character A which is appearing for us on the screen is equal to 65, or it may be 97. If it's uppercase alphabet you have 65, otherwise if it's lowercase then that is going to be 97. That way internally we represent. So here we have a ASCII function. We have a ASCII function here. Using this you can find out its equivalent numeric value. Here take print. Now I use here ASCII, followed by here I specify the character like 0. Like a character I am going to use 0. This gives us 48. It's giving us 48. You can see here, this is what exactly 48 in the bottom you are getting. So 0 is equal to 48. Similarly, we take here print ASCII. Then I want to use say lowercase z. This should be equal to 122. We should get this as 122. I get here 122, this one. In the same manner, I go with print here, then ASCII. I just want to here show you what exactly capital A is. Uppercase alphabet is going to be 65 in this. Is equal to 65. Now similarly, I want to get the value for the parenthesis, left parenthesis. I put like this. I put actually like this, a left parenthesis. Its value we have to get now. So we are going to get this value. This is going to be equal to 40. So its value is how much here? 40. Like this, whatever characters we see on the screen, they have equivalents. They are going to be having here equivalents. So here we are printing the values of these different characters. We are printing actually all these numeric equivalents. Internally everything gets saved as a number. So therefore using here ASCII function we are returning the numeric values of the given alphabets. Okay. Next one, we have opposite to this ASCII we have a character function. So using character function we can represent here, we can take a number and we can show as a character. Here write print, take char, then followed by here type 90. This should give us uppercase Z. We are going to get uppercase Z in this. This is going to be Z, like this we get. This one is uppercase. If you give 122, it's going to give you lowercase. 122 when you give, this gives actually lowercase z or z. You have here lowercase z. So like this, you can use the char function. So using char function, you can convert the number into character, and that can be displayed on the screen. So char is a function which converts the given number into character, whereas ASCII is the function with the help of that you can find out you can find out the numeric value equal to given character. characters and strings are always displayed in the single quote. Remember that you are going to display always them in the single quotes. So we are going to display them in the single quotes. In single quote you put like this, then this is going to be a character, or it can be even string also you can use. Now print char of 122, this is giving us lowercase z. This is exactly what a char function. So character is also having parameter tiny int it can take. Tiny int meaning is what, from 0 to 255 you can give value, above that you cannot give. Now similar to that we have here nchar. So using nchar you can represent the Unicode characters. Now suppose you want to see Indian rupee symbol. Suppose you want to find out, you want to see Indian rupee symbol here. So how to do that? For that we have to use here Unicode character. Unicode value we need to see for the rupee. Okay, so here Indian Unicode value we have to see. So there is some equivalent value for that value we have to get. With that we can show it. Okay. So we should get the Unicode value for the Indian rupee. So we have to show now see for Indian rupee we have certain value, using that value we can get it. So here we have a function called as nchar. Using nchar we can display it. So whenever we are using Unicode, the Indian rupee equal is 8377. Here write print nchar, then write here 8377. So with this, what gets printed? See here, it's printing Indian rupee. You can see here rupee symbol is coming up here. So this is exactly nchar is for Unicode characters. Okay, this is for actually Unicode characters. When you want to print nchar 8377, this is going to give us here the Unicode value and the Unicode character. This can be given. The reverse is not possible in this. When you have a Unicode character, for that you cannot get the reverse, because there is no such symbol on the keyboard to type it. Rupee symbol is not available, therefore it can't be typed. But when you say print nchar of 8377, it's giving rupee symbol. Similarly, in different countries, they have different symbols. They can be displayed with the help of the nchar here. Apart from ASCII, other things you can display with the help of the nchar. So it's called as national character. This is a function similar to char, but char can display only ASCII characters. Nchar can display Unicode characters. It can display even Unicode characters. The equivalent function you can see. Somewhere you find here nchar. In the case of nchar, the parameters are going to be expression integer. This is going to be returning only one character. Expression can be integer. That means what? 65,535, from 0 to 65,535 you can take. It can be displaying different characters. But for Indian rupee, there is a place that is 8377. When you use the 8377, it's going to display for us Indian rupee. Okay, so this is exactly equal to char, but in the case of char only ASCII characters are printed, but when it is nchar, we can print even, here we can print even Unicode characters. We can be printing Unicode characters. Here rupee is getting printed that way. Now for us, the rupee is getting printed. So 8377 when we give, it's going to print rupee. Okay, it's printing for us rupee there. Next thing is, here the other function after char, it's char index. We have here char index. So using char index, you can find out the given search expression. You have a search expression, you want to search that expression in some other expression. Okay, so you need to you can specify even starting location. From beginning of the expression you want to search, or somewhere in the middle you want to search. For example, I have a word called as publication. I have a sentence like publication. I have a word like publication I have. So from this publication I want to search CA. I want to search a word CA. So therefore I can use here char index with the help of that, where exactly the CA is available in the given publication. So where exactly CA is positioned in the given string, I can find out. So when I use here char index, P is at the first position, U second position, B in the third position, L is in the fourth position, I is in the fifth position, C is at the sixth position. So it should give actually 6 for us. So therefore print now here, print char index, then specify here first of all what search expression. Search expression is going to be CA. This I want to search. Expression to be searched. So here just try to write this one as publication. Okay, then followed by specify here 1. From beginning we need to do it. So check now here what happens. It's giving 6 for us. As I told, it's giving 6. CA we are searching in the publication. So in the 6th location CA is available. Suppose this time, next time you want to search from some third character. What it says C. From third character we want to search it. So here paste it, then give the 3 in this. When you give 3, it's going to be getting searched from third position now. From third position it gives therefore 3 in that. Sorry, 6 it is. So from third position only we are going to search. From here we are searching it. So the position is going to be the given string 6th position. So from wherever you want to search you can search, but exactly in the given expression where exactly it's occurring, that can be given by char index. So the given character or given string where exactly getting repeated in the expression you can find out with the help of char index. You can find out the character position or string position in the given main string. So here it is part of the string you are searching and this is going to be main string. So in the main string you are trying to search CA, where exactly it is getting repeated you can find out. Here we are finding out with the help of this char index. So using char index we are trying to find out. So it is giving you the position 6. It is giving the position 6 for us. Okay. Now next thing, next function is when it can't find out, it can give -1. Okay. Once again see here, print followed by char index. Okay. Then here we put some IT. I put like this. I want to search IT in this. Okay. IT. Then followed by here publication. I type. Okay. Then give 1 from beginning. I want to check it. So go home. Then execute. It's giving 0. Sorry, not -1. It gives 0. So 0 meaning is what? It could not be it could not be found. It's not going to. It's unable to find in the given expression IT. So therefore, it gives a 0 value. When it's finding a particular position, in such case the position can be given. Otherwise, it's going to be returning for as a 0 value. So using char index, you can do it. Here, search expression is going to be CA, and this is the main expression in which you are searching CA. Then followed by we start from the beginning. Like this, you can search. This can be changing. You can change this position. Okay, so it can be from beginning or from whatever character you want to search. You can search, but that should not be greater than or equal. That should not be greater than the length of the given string. Suppose publication is containing here 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you try to give some 12 or 13, it's meaningless there. So therefore, try to give the length, position from where exactly you want to start location must be always must be less than or equal to the length of the string. Then in that case you can get, otherwise you cannot get any result there. So therefore, using char index you can find out the whatever substring you want to check in the main string you can find. So if the substring is found, that returns a positive integer. Okay, otherwise it returns a 0 value. So using char index you can be searching for the strings. Now similarly we have here a difference function. You can look at this. We are going to be checking here expression. First is varchar, second is varchar, return integer. Now here take like this, print followed by difference. Okay, here you put CA, then other one is like AC and try to find out difference. Like this I am giving here. I am giving 2 varchars. Just execute this. So when you execute this, it says 2 in this. So C and AC, when you give here, it says 2. Now I change this, I put this as AC and write it as CA. So AC and CA, this time we put. This is giving again 2 only. So ACD I give here, then try to compare this. It's giving actually 1. That means what? There is one character difference. CARD I put here. So what result we get? See now in this. It's giving 2. Okay. But how this can be 2? ACD we have here. CA. Just a minute. So this difference function we are going to use with the sound x. Normally with sound x this can be working. So sound x is a function. Sound x we use based on the phonetics. This is going to be working based on the phonetics. This is going to be working. We discuss much about the difference later on. Okay, later on we'll be discussing. Just keep it aside. The difference, let us keep it aside. Later on we can discuss much about that. How to use sound x, where that will be useful, we can find. So basically here it's going to be returning the integer value. Okay, so here it internally uses some sound x. With the help of that it gives result. So we will discuss about difference and sound x as the further progress. Now next is going to be here left function. We have a left function. So using left function, here we can extract from left side of the given expression. Here write print, then here write left function, then specify here some varchar, that is publication. We put like publication, then followed by 3 characters I want to retrieve from leftmost side. So it should give here the pub for us. It is giving us pub. Similarly we have right also. From right side you can extract. You can extract even from right side. Print, this is right here, then put publication. Okay, followed by here 3. Therefore it should give ion for us. It should give us ion in this. Execute, when you execute it, it's giving you ion there. Okay, so like this here left and right functions they are working. You can get a substring from leftmost side or from rightmost side. If you use left function, you can get from leftmost side. When you use right function, you can get from the rightmost side. Like this here we use left and right functions. Similarly we can use here a length function. Using length function we find length of the given string. Find left, then give here publication. So this should give us 11. It is containing here 11 characters, so it should give us 11 value. Sorry, it's not left, this should be here length. Using length you can find number of characters available in the given string. So here we are trying to find out with length. It's giving 11 here. In the publication we have 11 characters. It's giving you number of characters available in the string. It's printing here number of characters. Now next one is lower function. So using lower function you can convert the string or character into lowercase alphabets. Here take print, followed by lower we put, then here type everything in the lowercase. So everything in the uppercase let me type here. Publication I type. So when I type publication, this gets converted everything into lowercase. We have here publication in the lowercase. In the same manner we go with the uppercase. Print, here it is upper. This is a function again. You can convert given string into uppercase. I type everything in the lowercase. This time it converts into uppercase. So these are related to string functions. These are. So here it is converting the lowercase alphabets into uppercase. Okay. Similarly, we have a replace function. Using replace function, we can be replacing them. Similarly, we have a ltrim function. Using ltrim function, we can trim in the left side. Here, see print. Okay, so one thing I do first of all, print len, followed by here I specify hello. Like this, I use a word. Before hello, there are certain spaces. How many spaces there are? See, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 spaces. Hello is containing here 5 characters plus 3. This should give us total 8 characters. It's giving 8. Even spaces are considered as characters. Now suppose you want to trim it. Now go with this. Print. Okay. Followed by length. Inside one function I can nest another function also. I put here ltrim. So using ltrim, it's going to be trimming. Then here 1, 2, 3, then put hello here. After that, try to print it. What will happen? See here. So go to this here, and when you execute, you get only 5. Because with ltrim, the left side spaces are removed there. totally we are going to remove them, then it is going to get only hello. So when it is giving hello, when you try to find out length of hello, that is going to be 5 for us. Here see, this time we got 5. So L trim is going to be removing the unnecessary spaces which you have in the left side. So L trim can be working that way. When you expand here L trim function, what do you get? See, here expression, it's going to be returning a varchar or n varchar. Now similarly we have a function called as replace function. We can take here replace function. So using replace function, you can be replacing. First of all, expression to be searched, then search expression followed by replacement expression. It's going to be returning newly formed string after replacing. So here I want to do like this, something like print replace. So print replace, here I want to use here I want to first of all search I. Okay, I am taking here I would like to search it. So wherever it is I want to change it to VR. Okay, here the expression should be I am going to school. Like this I have an expression. So here I want to search I am, in the given search expression I am going to school. Okay, sorry, fine. Here what I do, I am going to school is going to be the expression I am going to search. Then here what is search expression exactly? Here it is am. Okay, I want to do with the I am. Then here I want to replace this with br. Okay, so whenever this is getting replaced here, it should give us we are going to school rather than giving I am going to school. Now select this and execute. Now what it's saying for us, we are going to school. So I am going to school is the expression to be searched. Am is the search string we are searching in this given I am going to school expression. Okay, then whenever it is finding, it replaces with the br. So this is nothing but here search function. With the help of that main string, the given string can be searched for the substring there. Whenever you are finding substring there, whenever the SQL Server function is finding the substring, it is going to replace with some other string. Like this we can use here replace function. Replace function you can use that way. And similarly we have here one reverse function. We have a reverse function. So using reverse function you can reverse the given string. You can be reversing the given string with the help of the reverse function. So here see, I use like this print replace, sorry not replace, reverse. Reverse, I want to reverse something. A man word I want to reverse this. So this should be printing here nam. It should be printing for us a nam in such cases. It has reversed actually the given string. Man has been reversed to nam. Like this you can reverse the given string. You can reverse given string with help of the reverse here. Similarly we have right trim, all trim. So using all trim you can be reversing, using all trim, whatever spaces you have in the right side they can be trimmed. Using all trim, just like the L trim, whatever spaces in the rightmost side we have, they can be removed. So whatever unnecessary spaces are there at the end of the string, they can be removed with the help of the all trim. With L trim, in the beginning if you have any spaces, they can be removed, but with all trim, you can remove those empty spaces which are in the right side. Now next thing is going to be here space. So using space function here, using space function, okay, you can return that as char here. So you give here space followed by number of integers. We give here number of integers. So here that many spaces will be given. Now here write print, okay, followed by here I give space followed by here I want to embed certain spaces. I use space function, then specify here 5 spaces in between it. Okay, then here I put plus, then here type station. like this I would like to take. So just let it be printed. Go home and try to print this. It's giving here in between 5 spaces. It's going to print 5 spaces. Now space length is how much? It's 5. Whereas station is 7. 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 5. How much we need to get? 17 we have to get. Let us try to print length of that. Print, then use your length function, and inside this you go with the space, then plus you can provide certain spaces, space of 5 there, then again put plus here, then type station. It should give us total 17 length. So here inside this we are concatenating, so then we are finding out the length of that. Here it should give us a 17. It's giving 17 characters. So space of 5, when you say, it provides actually 5 spaces. It's going to provide 5 spaces. So using space function, you can embed that many number of spaces as you specify with the expression. I have specified space of 5. 5 spaces are embedded within the space and station. Okay, so like this you can use the space function. Similarly, you have here str function. So in the case of str function, you can specify expression float, then followed by here length, then scale we are giving here. So this one is going to be returning the given floating value into a string. It can be converting into string. Now here see how this is. Go with this print, followed by here go with the str, then here try to specify expression. It's some floating point value 1234.50, followed by here optional length we specify here. How many characters you want to have in that? I want to go with 10 here in this. Optional scale, after decimal point I want to go with 2 decimal digits. This should be converted to now a string. So let us convert this into a string here. This is floating point number, we convert it to string. Then see in this, it is giving actually 1234.50. Let us try to find out length of this. Let us try to find length of that. Print, then str, then specify here these values. Put here. So with this, here we can find the length of this. How many characters are in this? We need to find here. It should give us 10. 1234.50. It's totally taking here 4 plus 3 7. Okay, 7 it is using total number of characters. For that here 2 are after decimal point. Then here you have actually 1234. So let us see how much length it's going to give us. It is giving total 10 because we specified here the size as 10. So therefore when you convert into string, it contains here 10 number of characters. It's giving here 10 number of characters for us. So using str function, you can convert the given floating point number into here a string. Into a string we can convert that. Okay. Similarly, we have here now we have a stuff function. With that we are going to be filling some stuff with the help of the stuff function. So let us try to use the stuff function inside this now. Here I just try to use a stuff function. Let me show you how this stuff function is working. Take print, followed by here you put stuff. Then here I want to set certain expression. Here I say space. Now A I want to repeat so many number of times. Space I want to here repeat it. Starting position 1, then A here I would like to, starting position is 1, then followed by number of characters also I want to specify here. Some three characters I want to put, then followed by here once again I specify here A only. When you find A, it should be replacing with A how many times? This is going to be expression to be set at space, then starting position is 1, number of characters are going to be here. Okay, so in the third position, here I would like to fill the A. I want to fill A 3 times. Let me execute this. What's happening with this? Okay. Space, then 1 3 A. This is 3 characters we are skipping there, then followed by we are embedding A. Suppose I put here some ABC. What will happen? See. So ABCCE, it's putting in that. Suppose if I put some here K, okay. So it is actually in the given space expression from the very first character, okay, at the position 3, you need to, stop with ABC. So here actually before third position whatever were there, they were actually here replaced. In fact, they have been replaced here. So we are getting this as here ABC, ABCCE we are getting here. So here what is happening, from third position up to third position, that is getting truncated. After that it's just actually putting ABC. Like this stuff function can be working. You have a space function here from the starting position 1, we are doing it, okay. So here starting position is 1, number of characters are going to be 3 in that, number of characters are going to be 3. Then ABC, when we say replacement expression, fine. Suppose I want to use from the 3 now in this. What will happen? Let us see here. So what is happening here? SPABC this is. It is printing actually SPABC. So AC is totally removed here, and what is getting printed? It's printing actually ABC in that. It's printing actually ABC in that. From third character we have started. Okay, then here the 3 next characters are going to be replaced. Suppose I put D here. So in the place of ACE, now ABC comes, D is going to be as it is. So in the place of ACE, what happens exactly? ABC comes and D is going to be as it is. I am going to replace only 3 characters in that. Like this, the stuff is going to be working. So what is happening? In the place of ACE, here what is happening? The ABC is getting replaced with D as it is. So therefore, using stuff function here, you have a word called as space it. Then from the third character onwards, I need to replace it. So the ABC I want to replace. Up to how many characters I want to replace this? Up to 3 characters. Now suppose if you go with the 4, so in such cases next 4 characters are going to be replaced with ABC. Select it and execute. So what happens here? SPABC only we have there. So this ACED totally they are getting replaced with ABC. Like this you can use the stuff function. In the case of stuff function, you have main expression, then you give a starting position from where you want to go with stuff operation, and how many characters you want to actually replace, that you need to specify. Then whatever replacement character you require, you can specify there. So with the help of the stuff, in the given expression, what you do, you are going to change, you are going to replace certain characters. This is position based. So in space it expression, we start from the third position. Then what we are going to, how many characters are going to be replaced there? From starting position 3 up to 4 characters we are going to be replacing. So what is the replacement string here? ABC. So like this, in the space it from third position, that is A is going to be ACED total. We are taking 4 characters. ACED are going to be replaced with the ABC. Like this, the stuff function is working. Sometimes this can be useful. This can be sometimes useful, a stuff function. Similarly, we have here a substring function. So using substring function, you can find out. Okay, so using actually a substring function, you can actually get the, you can get part of the string. You can extract part of the string with the help of the substring. Now take print here followed by substr. This is nothing but substring substring. It is substring function. Then here we say main string we need to specify first of all. Okay, main string we need to specify in this. Here this is expression. I write expression followed by here. Okay, I want to go with the third character and up to 5 characters I want to take. So therefore that is going to be press for us. From expression I am going to retrieve a press. Just execute, it gives us press. So this is called as exactly what substring. From third position to 5 characters I am going to be retrieving it. This is called as a substring function. Part of the string you can retrieve with the help of the substring. Similarly, we have a Unicode. So using Unicode you can get the equivalent integer value. Here you look at this, on the top somewhere we are printing Unicode character value. So where exactly it is? Somewhere on the top we have done with the n cap. So if you take 8377, when you execute, you get rupee symbol. Copy this rupee symbol. You can copy this. Then here try to use with the Unicode. If that is getting copied, you can use it. Now print here Unicode followed by we print here rupee, then try to get the value for this. This is going to be a Unicode. You can get the Unicode value with this. It should give actually how much value? It should give us the value as 8377 for us. We should get 8377. It's giving 63 only. Okay, so whatever character I copied, it's not coming perfectly, therefore it's giving only 63 for us. So it could not be it's not going to be treated as normal Unicode character, therefore it's giving only 63 for us. So here this is nothing but Unicode. With the help of that you can get equivalent integer. Here it's not working properly because fonts and other issues are there with Unicode. Okay, now next thing is here upper. Using upper you can convert from lowercase to uppercase. So these are most commonly used string functions. These string functions we use very much common. Now here using some of the string functions like return, I want to find out whether the entered string is a palindrome or not. What is palindrome exactly? Literal is a palindrome. We have something like this. Literal, if you take, literal can be a palindrome. Okay, dad can be a palindrome. Noon can be a palindrome. Madam can be a palindrome. So all these are nothing but palindromes. When you read from beginning to ending or ending to beginning, it is going to be sounding same. So these are called as palindromes. Now here, let us try to find out whether the given string is a palindrome or not. Okay, therefore for that I want to write some piece of code here. I would like to write a anonymous code block. Following code block finds whether given string is a palindrome or not. Given string is a palindrome or not. It's going to be finding out. So this can find out whether the given string is a palindrome or not. Now here let us try to do that. First of all, declare. We declare here a variable declare. So @ symbol we use. Sent is nothing but sentence here. Varchar of some 20 we put here, followed by we put here literal. Like this I put this as here literal. Okay, I am assigning some value. One more variable I can declare. Declare @ this is tnes. I put tnes like this. tnes variable varchar of 20. This one also. This also I am initializing with empty like this. I can make. Now here I want to reverse. The literal I would like to reverse. So when I reverse literal, what happens? See here I would like to do like this. Here write set at TNES equal to, just reverse it. I can call a reverse function. Reverse function I am calling here. I need to specify here varchar. So specify this as at send. Yes. So I'm here reversing it. Once reversed, I can compare this. I am going to compare if at sent equal to at TNES. So in such cases, you can print it as palindrome. Print this one as palindrome. Else we can print this one as else print not a palindrome. Not a palindrome, we print this way here. So this is a small program using which we try to find out whether given string is a palindrome or not. Literal is a palindrome. Execute this. When we execute, it should print it as a palindrome. It's a palindrome, it says. Now I include some m in this. So this time it should say it's not a palindrome. Execute this. Say it's not a palindrome because when you reverse, what is happening there, you don't get L in the beginning. It's going to be Miril you get. It's not literal, but Miril you are going to get. When it's Miril, it cannot be definitely a palindrome. So whenever you have L in the ending, in such cases, you get this as palindrome. Otherwise, if you put M here, it's going to be Miril. When you reverse it, you get Miril. Therefore, that can't be palindrome. So like this, here you can use the inbuilt functions in code blocks. It can be functions, they can be procedures. Wherever you would like to use, you can use. So therefore, with the help of those functions, very quickly you can complete without putting lot of effort, without putting really much effort. Within very short time, you can give solutions. So therefore, here we use the string functions. With the help of reverse, it's being reversed. Sent is being reversed and it's kept in the TNES. So this is what exactly, it's a program. With the help of that, we find out whether given string is a palindrome or not. Here we are using if condition. With the help of if condition, we could do this. So this is exactly what, these are set of string functions. Set of string functions we have used. These you can do very much in your stored procedures or stored functions. I mean ready-made functions may be available, still you can use. So these are going to be other functions as we advance our sessions. So at that time we can discuss more and more about that. So this is the, these are the topics today we could discuss. Tomorrow further we continue.